Hey guys, and welcome back. And for those of you who watched the last vlog, you'll know that we are going to Hong Kong. So we're sitting here at Iloilo Airport. We left our hotel this morning at 8:30, and we arrived at the airport about quarter past 9. Sorry. So it was pretty smooth drive with the taxi, wasn't it? Hardly any traffic on the road. And so we got here, we checked in, and we discovered something that we didn't realise, we didn't know about, that you have to pay a travel tax.
If you are a Philippine passport holder and if you are a tourist to Hong Kong, I don't know in other countries, but they will ask you to pay the tourist tax, which is different from the airline tax and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So it's 1,620.
Yeah, 1,620. Yeah, yeah.
So
that was that tax just for you? It wasn't for me. Or was it?
It's just for me because I'm a Philippine passport holder. So UK, because he is a UK passport holder, so he don't have to pay for the whole tourist tax.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we are just here in front of our boarding gate.
Yes.
Our boarding time will be an hour from now.
Yeah,
so.
it's 1 hour from now. Yeah. I also, yeah, it was also obviously the what do you call it? The check-in lady was asking us some questions. So she was asking me about when my wife, when Tina plans to return to the Philippines, because they want proof of that, so that they don't think anything dodgy is going on, like trafficking or anything like that. So I was able to just show her the booking and show her that we'll be returning on the June 26th. So she was happy with that and got our luggage checked in successfully.
Don't be nervous whenever they ask you questions. Just answer them honestly, because it's a red flag if they sense that you are lying or what. So
yeah,
don't be nervous, guys.
Well, my problem is that when people start asking me questions, I do get nervous.
She was kind of tense earlier, so I told her, just relax.
I get more nervous than her, even though the questions are about her, not me. But no,
well, there's no harm, because if I can fly or fly to Hong Kong, there's no harm because I'm still in my country.
Well, there is harm, because I mean we've lost a lot of money and trying to trying to have a vacation together. So yeah, there will be harm if we couldn't go on holiday to Hong Kong, but no, here we are. So we're in Iloilo, we're waiting on the flight, and we'll see you shortly. So guys, we are now on the plane and we're going to be heading off to Manila, and we have a 6-hour layover there, don't we? So it's going to be tiring, yeah, but I got the window seat, so and I'm sure if you know what this see the Pacific's like, it's always cold on this plane, so it's cold. It's nice that it's cold though. Better than we're looking at the menu. We're very hungry, so if we can get something to eat, then we will. As we were saying earlier, face masks are still a requirement when you're flying with the airlines. A bit strange though, because when you're in the airport, you don't need to wear a face mask, but when you get on this plane, they tell you it's a requirement. So here we are wearing a face mask, or face diaper as some people call them. joking. But yeah, so I'll have a nice view of the window. I will show you some of the scenery as well. So guys, we made it safely to Manila Airport. We've passed through security and we've passed through immigration. So it's about 3:30 p.m. now in the afternoon, and we've got a few hours to kill until our flight leaves for Hong Kong. But we've just had something to eat as well, so we've filled our stomachs a little bit, haven't we? And so it was an interesting, it's a nice wee experience coming through immigration. And I'll ask you in a moment, how was your experience? Yeah, how was your experience of immigration?
Well, they are not very strict because since I am a first timer, I think they ask for a certificate of foreign affairs to travel. It's a CFA, so I said I don't have it, and they gave me a paper, and they endorsed me to the BCQ, and another person interviewed me, and yeah, they didn't really ask for any documents or what. They just ask how long
How long is your stay in Hong Kong?
yeah, they just ask how long is our stay in Hong Kong,
Yeah.
what's our purpose, or what's the place we're going to in Hong Kong, or our accommodation, and also what else? Our date, return date. Yeah, that's all. And yeah, there's nothing more.
Okay, yeah, so that was a super easy process, and as you said to me, you weren't nervous at all. You answered all the questions, and that's what you've got to do if you're leaving the Philippines for the first time.
You don't have to be nervous as long
Yeah.
as your intentions are okay man and going to that country, and also if you have your documents, because the more they sense that you're nervous, it's the more they will ask more questions, and also like there's a tendency that you will stutter, so it's like, oh, you're lying, or like that wala,
Yeah.
the sense of you're lying or what.
Yeah.
So just be confident.
Yeah, be confident. I was sitting there waiting around the corner, and I was feeling a wee bit nervous for you, and I was just wondering what's going to happen here. But then when I heard the stamp on the passport, I was like, oh, happy days, she's got it approved. So yeah, it's good, and we can now relax for the rest of the journey. Actually,
But we still have to go immigration in Hong Kong.
yeah, we have to process for immigration in Hong Kong. But actually, I've noticed we haven't actually been asked for the e-travel form that we filled in
Yeah,
online.
But it's better to just
Oh yeah. So there is a requirement when you're entering into the Philippines and departing from the Philippines that you have to fill in this e-travel form on the website. But we haven't actually been asked for it yet, and maybe they will ask for it on the airplane, I don't know, but we haven't been asked for it, so that's fine. But as long as you're prepared, just because you never know, somebody might ask you for it, just to be on the safe side. It's better to be safe than sorry, isn't it? So let's have a look, see what's going on. Wow, you're leaving the Philippines for the first time. How does it feel?
exciting because we already passed everything.
Ah, here we are going to Hong Kong.
So loud.
So guys, welcome to Hong Kong Airport, and oh, you're filming as well. For some reason the camera sort of overheated in Manila, so even though I had it switched off, and when I was going to start vlogging on the plane, it was a bit warm, so I had to leave it. But on the plane we got seated at the emergency exit, so we didn't have access to a window, so there wasn't any footage to show you of the outside. But here we are.
It's nighttime, so it's okay.
Yeah, it's night. Well, it would have been nice to see the lights as we were coming in and vlog that, but it's okay. We're here. we made it safe and sound, and there's a couple of things I want to tell you, but we'll tell you that later on. But first we're going to collect our luggage and go through immigration, and then we also have to get an octopus card for travelling on the subway system, isn't it? And then we have to get some SIM cards for our phones, withdraw money, and do the usual tourist shenanigans that you have to do when you come into a country like this. So we'll see you later. Just trying to find an ATM machine here. We found one. Okay, so yeah, head over there. Is that? Are you sure that's an ATM machine over there?
I don't know.
No, that's currency exchange, I think. Oh, you might be able to actually. Let's go and have a look. Yeah. So the one we went to didn't give out any cash.
Massive
Huh?
airport, massive airport.
It is a big airport. Yeah. So let's see. We just finished at the Global Exchange there, and it was a very helpful member of staff.
If
So
you're going to exchange here in the airport, and if you arrive here in arrival A, go to the Global Exchange.
Global Exchange.
The stop so friendly.
very friendly and very helpful, and we were able to convert money from my card into Hong Kong dollars. So that will keep us going for the next few days. And then we also purchased SIM cards there as well. So we've got, how much did we get? 88 gigs of $88 for
$88 for 80 gig.
80 gig.
1,000 minutes for 1,000
Yeah.
minutes calls.
Yeah, I think that will be okay. So like, I don't expect to be calling people much in Hong Kong. So now we have to go over Airport Express to get the octopus card. Yeah. Where do you see it? Is it over there? Is it over there? Oh, right, okay. So that is us finished doing all we need to do in the airport. So now it's time to find our way out of here and get a taxi to our hotel and look for the signs. Guys, I think we might be a bit lost here. We're trying to get out of the airport, but you see the taxis down there, and you see the green and then the red. Trying to figure out how to get down there, but we went to an exit and it wasn't really an exit that led down to the taxi, so we're not too sure, but we will double back and then come back around. So I think we've gotten a bit lost in Hong Kong airport. So guys, we're now on the taxi and we managed to find an elevator which takes you down to the area where you need to be to get the taxi. So we're able to get onto the taxi and we're now on the way to the hotel. The taxi was quite interesting, guys. So when it stops, it has an automatic door which slides open, so you don't have to open it. You get in and then the automatic door, it just shuts. So I thought that was really interesting. And as we were driving along, we were just taking in the whole ambience of the Hong Kong night lights, if you like, the lights that are shining from the buildings and the lights that are shining on the road. I have to say, guys, we're very impressed with the city. So guys, we arrived at our hotel room, and very nice hotel. We will show you that in another vlog. I will do a tour of it in another vlog. Just quite tired tonight, but it was quite a good journey from Iloilo in the Philippines all the way to Hong Kong, and the city looks very nice. The area where we're staying looks very nice as well, and we've noticed as well that so far everyone's very friendly, aren't they? Yeah, like the staff members in the airport, and as we said in the last vlog, as Tina said in the last vlog, you have a tongue, use it whenever you need to ask for assistance. There's no point in just walking about not knowing what to do. So we did ask for help whenever we needed it, especially in the airport. There was something funny that happened to me in Manila airport earlier. I had to go to the toilet, so I went to the toilet, went into the cubicle, and went into the disabled cubicle because there was no disabled people about. And as I was finishing in the toilet, I heard someone saying "sir," and I thought, okay, maybe I have to come out of here. Maybe there's a disabled person that needs to use the toilet. So I finished what I was doing, came out of the toilet, and one of the cleaners was looking at me, and he says, "Were you smoking, sir?" And I said, "No." I wasn't smoking. And he says, you were, sir. And he pointed upwards to the ceiling to say that there was smoke there, but I couldn't see any smoke. And I was just thinking, what are you doing? What are you talking about? So I said to him, sir, I don't smoke. And he says, well, there's smoke there, sir. So he got me quite frustrated at that point in time, and I'm not one for getting frustrated easily or raising my voice, but if somebody is accusing me of smoking or doing something that I've said I haven't done, then I will fight back against those accusations. So I said, sir, I do not smoke. I even emptied my pockets to show him there was nothing in my pockets except my cell phone. And then I did what you normally do when you come out of the bathroom. You wash your hands, and then I washed my hands and just left. But it was just a strange moment. Quite funny as well, looking back on it. Getting accused of smoking, even though I've never smoked in my entire life. So that was a thumbs down on a otherwise pleasant journey across to Hong Kong. The next thing is that we were sitting at waiting for our gate, and nothing on the screen was changing. And I said to Tina, sometimes when you're at an airport they can change the gate all of a sudden, and we hadn't heard anything on the announcements, but we decided to have a look. It was just in the back of my mind that the gate had changed, so we decided to walk down, and we walked down to one end of the airport, and we saw a TV screen with the gate numbers, and sure enough the gate number had changed. And so we went down, followed that number. I can't remember what the number was at that point in time. We followed the number down, and then when we got to that number, it was a completely different airline. So then we went back to the TV screen, and the gate number had changed again. What had it changed to? 113? Yeah, 113. So then we realised that 113 is all the other way up. You had to walk so far to get up to 113. So from one end of the airport to the other, and then the passengers that were sitting with us, they all of a sudden realised that they were in the wrong gate as well. So it was a strange thing. They were making us do a bit of exercise, but it was okay. We got there, we got on our plane, and it was a smooth flight across to Hong Kong. And
We're at the charging station.
Charger? I'm not too sure. And yeah, so with the e-travel card, guys, we weren't asked to show the e-travel card at all. Now that's not to say that you shouldn't do it online, because you never know, you might get asked to do it, but for us, we weren't asked to show it. And any other helpful tips for people?
Just be confident.
Yeah, just be confident in what you're doing, and don't be afraid to ask for assistance. You can get everything sorted at Hong Kong airport. Get your SIM card, get your money sorted, and get your Octopus card as well, and that'll be you. And then get down to the taxi place, and you'll see that there's green taxis and red taxis, and the green taxis take you to the outer territories, is it? And the red taxis, which is the one that we got, take you to the urban places. So we're staying in Kowloon. So the taxi was about 40 minutes journey from the airport to here, and it's a nice area and nice hotel as well. It's just undergone renovations. It might still be undergoing renovations, but it's good. So I think that concludes this vlog, and tune into our next series of vlogs, because there'll be quite a few vlogs coming over the next few days and weeks from our time in Hong Kong as well. So we're looking forward to journeying around the city, exploring it, experiencing it, and enjoying it. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care, God bless, and we'll see you in the next content.
Bye.
Bye bye.